We all already know about gravity. It keeps us from floating away to space and gives every object different weight, including our body. Although we couldn't see it, gravity is so important for our survival. So, what is gravity and why does it exist? If you pick something with your hand right now and let it go, that thing will immediately fall to the floor or ground. This is because of gravity. Just like air, we couldn't see gravity with our eyes, but we can actually feel it at all times. The word gravity comes from the Latin word gravitas, which means weight. Gravity was first discovered by Sir Isaac Newton. He is a brilliant mathematician and physicist from England. Sir Newton found the theory of gravity after seeing an apple fall from the tree. Amazingly, this thing happened when he was thinking about the force of nature. In 1632, Sir Newton finally created the concept of gravity and the law of gravitational force. His theory helped other physicists at the time discover the working of the solar system. Gravity is so important for our life and planet Earth itself. Scientists found that without gravity, the Earth will break apart and things in it will just float away, including ocean and river water. For humans, since we have evolved to adapt with gravity, when we lose it, our body will suffer as well, especially our muscles. That's why astronauts have to limit their time in outer space. They will also have to train their body constantly every day so they won't lose their muscle function when they return to Earth. Gravity is what makes things in space move the way they do. Without this pulling force, everything will just float around randomly. Planets like Earth or Sun will explode if it doesn't have any pulling force to hold them together. Human body will also suffer as well because we have evolved to adapt with the existence of gravity. What is in your mind when you are thinking of outer space? It's dark, it's cold, and it's limitless. All of these are true. But one thing that most of us might be questioning, is there any sound in space? Let's find out more about this. Scientists have been trying to find out if there's any sound in outer space. The sound that we know is a form of energy produced by vibrations that travel to elements within the atmosphere, such as air or water. This is why we can hear sound on Earth. In outer space, these elements or medium doesn't exist. But several times, satellites could record strange sounds made in outer space. How come? Even though sound like we hear on Earth doesn't exist in outer space, that doesn't mean the outer space is entirely silent. It can actually produce sound through different ways than Earth does. Instead of sound waves, space is filled with symphony of electromagnetic waves similar to visible light, X-rays, radio wave, and many more. These waves travel through space at amazing speeds. Scientists can capture and convert these waves into data that can be formed into image or sounds. NASA and other space institutions have developed technologies to capture and interpret electromagnetic waves made by celestial objects in outer space. Celestial objects such as pulsars or rapidly rotating neutron stars create regular pulse of radio waves that can be made into sound. Other types of planets such as the Sun generate a repeat stream of electromagnetic wave that can be made into various types of sounds as well. So, is there any sound in outer space? The answer is both yes and no. The sound made in outer space is not like the sound that we hear on Earth. Sounds in outer space are created by electromagnetic waves instead of vibration. These sounds couldn't be directly heard by human ears, but scientists and space institutions such as NASA have developed technologies that can make those sounds audible or can be heard to our ears. The development of robotic technology has become very fast in recent years. Many people think that robot technology was first developed by countries such as the USA or Japan. But this is not 100% true. The first man who developed this technology is a scholar from Islamic Golden Age named Ibn Ismail Ibn al-Razaz Jazari. Who is this man and why is he called the father of robots? Ibn Ismail Ibn al-Razaz Jazari was born in the 13th century in Anatolia. This place is located in what is now known as Iraq. He wrote a book called The Book of Knowledge of Ingenious Mechanical Devices, which has been considered as the must-read for anyone who would like to find insight for innovation and automation. Through the Book of Knowledge of Ingenious Mechanical Devices, Ismail Al-Razaz Jazari shows his deep understanding of automata or robots and engineering principles. In the book, he wrote in detail the concept of many mechanical devices, including automated musical instruments, water clocks, fountains, and automaton robots. Not only through his book, Ismail Al-Razaz Jazari's groundbreaking contribution actually comes from his creation of the first automaton robots. These are mechanical devices capable of performing specific tasks through program movement. Ismail Al-Razaz Jazari used water and other forms of energy to turn on his early robots. Not only one type, Ismail Al-Razaz Jazari creates many types of robots. His designs including humanoid robots, animal-shaped robots, and even robots that can imitate human movement in various daily things. Ismail Al-Razaz Jazari's brilliant work has earned him the title as Father of Robots. Through the Book of Knowledge of Ingenious Mechanical Devices that he wrote, the scholar laid the foundation for future technology development. He has inspired generations of inventors and engineers all around the world. His imaginative designs of automated mechanism has also paved the way for the development of modern robotics. So, as we get amazed with wonderful robots in this era, let us remember the visionary mind of a Middle Eastern scholar who has and will always inspire innovation in the field of automation and robotic technology. We have more energy after we eat or drink. This is because our body has a constant process called metabolism. Today, we'll explore this amazing process that keeps our body strong. Join us as we unlock the secret of metabolism. Metabolism is like our body's engine. It uses food to create energy, giving us the power to do everything we need each day. Some people think metabolism is only about weight and burning calories. While that's partly true, it's not the whole story. Metabolism affects how our body balances energy and can even impact our weight management. So, how does metabolism work? When we eat, our bodies break down food into smaller parts like carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. These parts are then turned into energy that our body can use. Inside our cells, something incredible happens. It's called cellular respiration, and it's like power plant. This process takes the nutrients we eat and transforms them into energy. That energy is what our body needs to do all its important jobs like breathing, digesting, thinking, and moving. Even when we're not doing anything, our bodies still need energy. This is called the basal metabolic rate or BMR. It's the energy required for important functions like maintaining body temperature and repairing cells. Remember, metabolism is not only about weight. It's affected by genetics, physical activity, and how we live our lives in general. Eating a balanced diet is important for giving our body the right nutrients to support a healthy metabolism. Exercise can give our metabolism a boost too. When we move our bodies through activities like walking, running, or strength training, we burn more calories and help our metabolism work efficiently. In conclusion, metabolism is the process that turns food into energy, keeping our body strong and active. It's not just about weight, but also about how our body uses energy. Without metabolism, our body could not produce energy from the things we eat or drink. So, let's make healthy choices, stay active, and keep our metabolism happy and running smoothly. Our universe is full of strange and fascinating places and things. One of the weirdest things in the universe is called nuclear pasta. What is it and why it has such a funny name? Despite its funny name, nuclear pasta is not an alien food. In fact, scientists believe that it is one of the strongest materials in the universe. Nuclear pasta is believed to be formed inside neutron stars. Neutron stars are formed when massive stars undergo explosive supernova events. These stars collapse under their own gravity, creating a thick core surrounded by a thin atmosphere. Within the crust of neutron star, there's an increase in thickness that leads to a formation of clusters. These clusters take on unique shapes due to nuclear and Coulomb interactions, and they resemble different types of pasta like lasagna, gnocchi, and spaghetti. Yes, these things are what are called as nuclear pasta. Even though it looks like delicious Italian traditional food, nuclear pasta is incredibly strong. In fact, it's believed to be the strongest material in the entire universe. A teaspoon of nuclear pasta would weigh 10 million tons. That's because the materials inside a neutron star is about 10 billion times stronger than steel. Imagine something tougher than anything we have on Earth. Until today, many scientists and researchers are still working together to explore the existence of nuclear pasta. It is a fascinating phenomenon that expands our knowledge of the universe. So, the next time you hear about nuclear pasta, remember that it's not food. It's a super strong and unique space material that makes it truly out of this world.